what it is. But for me, it's like, man, a lot of the cats out here, I don't really think they want to be out here. And I'm not making excuses because, there's people that do bad stuff that got like really, really, really good hearts. And there's people that even do good stuff and they got some rotten hearts and rotten intentions. We just look at their deeds and be like, oh, this is a given person. But there's people that like they didn't get lucky like me where I had so many people I could lean and like call on when I needed somebody to lean on or call on. Because I had my grandfather. I don't know. I shouldn't have forgot about this.
Talk to him. What's
But
granddaddy name?
my grandfather, my grandpa Roy, like when I'm talking about was on you, was on you. There was no breathing room to even do wrong growing up with him. But I lost him early. A couple years after I met you all, I lost him. And that was a big loss for me and for really everybody in the house because I come from a big, big, big family. And, the thing was like, we preach the love and love for your neighbor and all that. Cause I come up with like, I still got whooped by my neighbors and all of that stuff. So where I see the violence now, yeah. Oh man, I got teachers.
Get off that grass.
Everybody gave you that work while I was coming up, but obviously it worked because ours is free, right? But like, just seeing where it's at, it's just like no regard, man, and there has to be a solution, but it's like, how do you reach kids who had no father figure, and it's literally the blind leading the blind, because they not trying to hear they not trying to have no older cat come around and tell them you shouldn't be doing this and that, because they mindset is, dude, you ain't been out here with me. I done lost homies. You ain't been out here with us, so you can't. So you gotta like tread carefully when you trying to talk to them, and do it with love, but also do it with sternness, because this gang stuff ain't nothing new. It's not new, but there was some kind of order and discipline when I know, at least when I was growing up. Definitely, I know when you was growing up, and it's not to say that like gangs are the greatest thing in the world, because they not. I wish they wasn't around, but there also was this whole like, yo, you not about to do that to somebody that got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
it
was order to it.
You're not about to do that to somebody when they got their wife, their daughter, their mama, or whoever with them. They gonna get a pass. And this is like, this stuff done been around like forever. Like,
I remember that.
Like, we talking like this stuff goes back way to the 1930s, 1800s with gangs. They just were called different names. So they've always been here. It's different when there's structure versus lack of structure. Now, I could get religious and say, hey, if we all go back to God, we'd be cool. But I also have to live in the real world of like, there's people out here like where there's blood behind this stuff, and they not just letting it go. So, you just got a bunch of like the blind leading the blind, and they have no understanding of repercussions. Like, I've been on a lot of homicide scenes, and like, there's no, like, the what I understand is like, when you in that box, that's it. There's no coming back. There's no more texting. There's no more calling. There's no more checking Facebook or Instagram to see what they done posted. All you got is whatever mental memories, maybe memories in your camera of this person. So gone is gone. And I don't know if people really understand what the concept of gone is. It's not Grand Theft Auto where like you die and then the word wasted comes on the screen, and then 5 minutes later you see the character walking out the hospital. Like, gone in the real world, it's gone. And I've always said, what would any of these people who've lost their lives, if they could come back, what would they say to their friends? They probably would say, hey, I don't think you want to see what's on the other side. You know, I watched the interview, I forget, one of the rappers turned Muslim. I think it was Loom. And he was talking about how, like, you know, we forget, we always talk about heaven, but we forget there's the other side too. You know what I mean? And if you somebody that's out there doing dirt, like, we can bury you and say, hey, this guy, we can say all these great things, as I've seen many pastors say, but like, you don't know the blood that's on this person's hand, and you don't know where they going when they done left this place right here. And I just think, you know, the stuff that these cats are in love with, man, it's like so fast and so temporary. Like, they don't understand, like, gone is like gone, and dying don't look fun at all. It don't look like it feel good. I don't want to test the waters and find out.
How many bodies, dead bodies, have you think you have?
Oh man,
how long you been police? 9 years, is it?
Yeah. Probably 50. Wow. Somewhere in that range. Most of them young, most of them black males.
That's a lot to internalize. Larry, 50?
Yeah, it sucks.
I like seeing one, and that's so traumatizing. I seen one dead body on the